I'm very excited about this cable car ride. This is one of the main tourist attractions in Quito, and it's one of the main reasons that people come here. I'm about to jump on it, super excited. Let's go, baby. Woo! On a bus in Quito, Ecuador. We're on our way to the Teleferico cable car system, one of the main tourist attractions in Quito. We can go there by taxi, but the bus is cheaper. The bus is literally stopping every 2 minutes. A few people get on, a few people get off, and then we continue the journey. The bus is starting to climb uphill. That means we're going up towards the cable car system, which is good news. And I'm dying for a Pee-wee Herman. So the quicker we get off this bus, the better. Okay, good news. I've relieved myself. Bad news is it's an uphill walk to get to the bottom of the Teleferico cable car system. And I can feel tired already. The air's much thinner up here, higher up in altitude. This is going to be a struggle. My lungs feel like they're going to explode. They're working on half capacity. This road just goes on forever. This is a trek just to get to the cable car system. I can see a building way in the background. That has to be the Teleferico cable car system, the bottom part of it that takes us up to the top. I am absolutely exhausted. I am exhausted. Do not take the bus to the Teleferico. Take a taxi.
I feel really good.
I feel terrible. I feel terrible.
Really?
Okay, boom. Ticket purchased. Time to tackle this. I had a look at the map on the wall in a few of the climbs once we get to the top. They look pretty intense. I'm going to give it a try, but there's no guarantee that I'll make it. The only guarantee we have is it's going to be physically exhausting. Let's do it! Woo! Let's do it! We've only just started the journey up to the top of the hill and the views are amazing. We've got another 10-15 minutes till we get to the top and it's going to open up incredible viewpoints. I can't wait. My friend here is afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of heights, I'm afraid of falling from heights. There's a big difference. Okay, booyah, up at the top of the cable car system, you can feel the difference in the air. That extra 1,000 feet is cutting away a heap of air that gets into your lungs. We're going to tackle some of the hills up at the top of this point, but it's going to be a struggle, I'll tell you that for nothing. This is the trail that many people take once they get to the top of the cable car system. There's several stops. I'm going to attempt to do them all. You can feel the difference in altitude. This is crazy. This is insane. These views are absolutely incredible. I just hope that more of the clouds disappear so we can see everything. Although there's not a lot of air up here, the air that you do experience, it's so fresh, it's so clear, it's just amazing. When you're stationary, you can enjoy it, but once you start walking, that lack of air is your enemy. Made it to the top of the first hill. I'm ready to go home, but I'm not gonna go home, I'm gonna keep going. The clouds are starting to disappear up here and the tops of the mountains are poking through. It looks beautiful. Oh wow, here we go. The clouds are moving so quickly. We could see the top of that hill 60 seconds ago. Now it's completely disappeared. So apparently you can rent that horse, costs $15 and it takes you up to the top of the hill. I'm tempted to do it, but if you can't do it on your own 2 feet, what's the point of doing it? There will be no achievement. This is the bottom of the hill that we're about to go up, and on the sign it lists some of the things that you should be taking with you. An emergency whistle, professional climbing gear. I don't have any of this, so I hope I'm okay. I hope I don't get lost. This is a challenge. This is an absolute challenge. Being this high up, different altitude, less oxygen, it's a real challenge. It's not fatigue that you feel, it's just the lack of ability to actually breathe, to think properly. I'm not saying I feel lightheaded, but I can't think clearly. Maybe this is altitude sickness, but it's a really strange sensation. This climb is for Scotland, and going by what I've experienced so far, I'm embarrassing Scotland. Let's push on! My climbing partners are way ahead of me. I can't even see them, but they're much younger than I am. Plus, I'm unfit. The two best excuses. I've been overtaken by about 10 people so far, but I don't care. It's not a race, it's just a personal achievement. Can I get to the top? That's very worrying. I just met a climber who's walking down the hill and she said she had to turn back because she was getting a headache because of the altitude. And she said that she walked for 4 hours. 4 hours! Puffing and panting like crazy. Oh my god. As you can see, that was some people on horses. Paying $15 for a horse doesn't seem so expensive now. You need to watch out for these wild dogs that can bite you. Ha! Well, that's embarrassing. I'm not even halfway there. I'm not even halfway up the first hill. Oh my goodness, this is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough. and I'm having a seat, drink of water, a blast on my vape, a gulp of Coca-Cola, then I need to keep going. Even though I'm tired, I can still stop and appreciate how amazing this entire site is. It's just incredible. That hill that's way off in the distance that I pointed to, that's either the first summit or the second summit, but I'm going for it. But if that's the first summit, I will not be going to the second summit. This is nuts. I can push myself hard for like 30 seconds, then I have to stop. Hard for 30, then stop. Hard for 30, then stop. Look at that, that's so discouraging. I started here, and I'm only up here. And I've got to go all the way up here, and then over there. Insane, I am not gonna make this. No way. Nice flat terrain I'm on right now, but then I see the hill in the background reminding me how far I have to go. This is going to be insane, it's so far away. Have I said absolutely epic views yet? Possibly not, but it applies here. Just amazing, off the hook, off the chain views. Once I get to the top of this hill behind me, I'm going to look at the terrain, I'm going to take a look and see what's ahead of me, and I'm going to seriously reevaluate, should I continue this trek or should I turn back? I'm getting sunburned here, but I can't be bothered taking out my sun cream. I'll regret it tonight when I get back to the dorm and I look like a lobster. Look at this scenery, just amazing. Oh my goodness, over here, it's just opened up. Wait till you see this. So according to that map, that peak in the distance, I believe that is the first peak, and I'm going for it. I can't just turn back here and say that I didn't do one peak. At the very least, I want to do the first peak. So I'm going for it. I'm physically exhausted, I'm low on water, I'm low on Coca-Cola, I'm low on battery power, but I need to try and do this. I'm never gonna come here again. Let's do it. Just look at that view, incredible. I'm not even up at the top, and I probably won't make it to the top, but this is spectacular. It still seems like it's so far away, but the more I walk, the closer I get. Every time I reach a checkpoint, I'm one step closer. Okay, I'm getting closer, but look at the terrain. Looks very rough. I better watch I don't take a bad step. I don't want to twist my ankle. I'll need to get a helicopter rescue. Now that would be embarrassing. So one guy said it would take 1 hour. I just spoke to 2 hikers. They said it would take 2 hours. Make up your mind. Is it 1 or 2? I'm definitely getting closer. I'm definitely getting closer. But apparently the hardest bit is getting to the foot of the hill, and then it's very steep. That's what's gonna kill me. Somebody else told me 1 hour. 1 hour, 1 hour, that's all I hear. I hope it's 1 hour. Okay, I've just received some terrible news. The time is 2:30. The Teleferico cable system stops operating at 5 p.m. I'm not even up at the top. I just spoke to a climber. He said it would take me 1 to 2 hours. Plus I have to walk all the way back there. I'm not going to make it. I am not going to make it. I'm very disappointed that I'm very, very disappointed that I didn't make it up to the top. But I've seen some amazing views. The altitude sickness is no joke. Altitude sickness is no joke. It just completely halves your fitness level. I thought it would be okay with all the treks in Loja. I'm 3,000 feet higher up. I'm going twice as slow. My time's embarrassing, but I simply can't make it up to the top before this place closes. I'm gonna go back. There's no point carrying on. What's to be accomplished by carrying on? Nothing. I'm almost at the top of the Teleferico system, which will take me down to Quito City, but this fog is rolling in so quickly, I can't tell if it's fog, a cloud, or some sort of gypsy lady put a curse on the mountain. This is pretty scary. Next time you watch a horror movie and the fog comes in really quickly, never ever say that's unrealistic, because it can happen. It's happening now. It's very quick. It's very thick. I can't even see where the Teleferico system is. I think it's down there. I'm speculating it's down there, but I can't see. I might be walking into the wilderness in Quito, in Ecuador, getting lost. There's stairs going down this way. There's a pathway going uphill this way. I've totally forgotten which way to go. This is how all horror movies begin, with somebody getting lost in the fog. There's stairs going down the way. I hope to God this leads towards Teleferico, because I don't like being here any longer than I have to be. My head's killing me. There's thick fog. I'm potentially getting chased by a monster. I've been told reliably, hopefully reliably, by 2 men that Teleferico's down this way. I hope they're not lying to me. Can't see anything. Nothing. So that's as far as I made it. I don't think I should be embarrassed. Look how far I've came. All the way up here to the bottom of the summit. Back where it all started, now begins the very scenic journey on the way back, but I won't be able to see anything because of the fog.